Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Welcome. So today we have a spring makeup look. Spring is right around the corner. So we're ready to be dewy, ready to be fresh, ready to be feeling like a new person, because honestly I am over winter and we got like a third winter and we had some snow. I'm over it, so I'm ready for some spring makeup. If you have not yet joined my channel, subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so you always know when I post. Follow me on socials, which I'll leave them down below, like Instagram and TikTok, because when I'm not here on YouTube, I am there. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first we're just gonna start off by hydrating the face, and here I have the Manna Kadar Hydrating Face Mist, and I like this on like spring days because it just leaves you kind of like just such a natural glow to your face. So I'm just going to fill in my brows, and now my brow tutorial or my brow like routine never changes. This is just the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. And one thing is, like, they don't have the names on right on the pens, which is kind of strange, but I think that this is like the second to darkest shade that they have. But I kind of just outline my natural brow line. I really need to do my eyebrows because they are just not it right now. And I'm actually just gonna clean them up a little bit with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in Tan Neutral. Now, I never do this because my eyebrows tend to be done all the time. I never clean them up, but because they are wolfing and then I have a lot of like new growth, I need to do this. So I'll just take like a dot on the back of my hand. This is kind of like my perfect shade color of concealer. And I'll just take a little flat brush, and this is Morphe M416, I think. Take a little bit of it and just clean it up. And I'll just blend that out with my finger. And now for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jelly Pop Dupe Primer. Again, this is such a good primer. I actually really love the not the Hydro Grip, the new like grip primer from e.l.f. That it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. This has like a little bit of grip too, which kind of like reminded me of it, just with like that dewy finish. My face lately has just been going through it. It's so bad. I've been trying to do face masks and stuff and like just treat it really well, but there's so much change in weather right now that it's like ridiculous. I'm gonna go right in with the foundation. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and I have two shades right here, kind of in between. So this is a 355W, medium 355W, and this is medium 370 neutral. This one sometimes I feel like it's a little too warm, and then this one kind of leaves me too like ashy looking, like too chalky. But I think this is such a great foundation for spring because it's not heavy, because it's like a CC cream, and also it kind of gives you a natural finish as well. And I'm just going to blend this out with the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and it's wet, to help give that, you know, fresh look. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Warm. And then I'm gonna go in with some cream bronzer, and I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Bronzed Belle. Then I'm using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush, JH08. I love this brush for like precision like this. It's so small, but it works so well. Like, just has the best precision. If it was just like a tiny bit bigger, it would be perfect. And I think that Morphe actually does have one, because I feel like I remember watching her video when she was explaining all her brushes, Jaclyn Hill, that she just redesigned one of Morphe's like brushes. Like, this one just made it smaller. I love this one, but I feel like it could just be a tad bit bigger. And then for cream blush, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Blush. Yes, I love all of e.l.f. products. I love them. And this is in the shade Fiji. I just feel like their putty products and their camo products are probably like just top tier. And now I'm just going to set all the places where I put concealer on with the Patrick Star One Size Beauty translucent setting powder. So I'm just going to use, so right here I have my powder, and I completely forgot to do this, but on the opposite side there's nothing. I'm gonna quick re-blend my concealer, because there's one quick tip to do before you set it. Blend it out again, because you know some creasing can occur. Blend it out and then set. Then I'm just gonna set my eyelids too, just to prepare it for eyeshadow. That will be my base. I just love how that powder just makes the skin look. It just makes it look so good. So now I'm just quickly like blending out this concealer again. Okay, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of bronzer, not too much. I'm using the Makeup by Mario bronzer in medium dark. Now I'm just slightly dusting that on with the Jaclyn and Morphe brush, and this is the JH02. If you haven't noticed, this collection is probably my favorite collection from Morphe, from like brushes in general. It's such a good collection, the master collection, because you get every single brush you will need. And then just to set the blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Always Rosy blush. Next, I'm taking the NYX Bare With Me facial spray, and I'm just going to spray just to help melt all of that powder in. I feel like these two facial sprays are very similar. I believe like this is a dupe for the Manna Kadar. The only thing is that this is like a little bit more hydrating. Like, they'll both leave you with like a natural finish, but I feel like this one you feel wet. Okay, so now for eyes, we're gonna do something a little bit fun. We're gonna use color. So I'm going to be going in with the Beaute Nostalgia palette. And this is a pretty colorful palette, but we're not gonna go crazy. We're just gonna use some of the toned down colors. So first I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and it's called Flower. It's a really light mauve pink shade. I'm picking that up with the JH35 brush. And I'm just going to blend that on the outer corners and bring it inwards. Okay, so I'm going to keep it there because I want to try to keep it pretty light. This palette is great for intense colors because these shades are so pigmented. Like, when I was putting this shade on, I picked up a very little bit of product and just blended it so it can like be a little bit more diffused. Next, I'm just gonna pick up this yellow right here, and it's called Water Slide. Not sure why it's called Water Slide when it's yellow. Picture a nice blue. And I'm picking this up with the Morphe M204, and like I did with the pink, I'm not picking up too much. I just want like a nice light color, like so. And I'm just gonna pick up the brush I was using earlier and just blend out those edges. So I'm picking up the same pink shade and I'm picking that up with JH39. I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. And for a pop, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Screamin. As always, for mascara, Essence Lash Princess. If you are regular to my channel, you should know this is what I will always use, basically. And if you don't know, well, now you know. So for lashes, I'm going to be using the LA Colors Dramati Lash in number 976 Divas. These are amazing, my faves. Anytime, so you can find them at basically like the dollar store, Dollar Tree, or Dollar General. So if you see them, grab them because they are so good and such good quality. I'm trying to find my eye glue. Lashes just make everything look better. And they just like pull the whole look together. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to be using the Joseph Colors and Shyla Lip Liner collab. This is like a mauve shade. I'm going in with the Milani Matte Lipstick in Peony. And it is a pretty pink mauve shade as well, like a lighter mauve shade. So I'm just gonna put a finishing touch, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in Iced, and it's a really pretty like champagne-y color almost. And because I have a lot of cream products and like dewy products, I need to use a setting spray that's going to make my makeup last all day. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So this is the final look. It gives you a little bit of natural face, a little bit of dew, but not too much dew. I really like when I play with color and it's like not intense, like it's soft like this, so it's a really nice spring makeup look. You can even wear this like for Easter. I think it's really like soft and playful, and I love this lip color. I actually just picked up this lipstick not too long ago, and I was a little bit afraid because typically the packaging on these lipsticks are not what's on the inside. Like I thought it was gonna be like this, and I was a little bit afraid, but it's actually a really pretty lip color. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!